Okay. We're going to draw. Not much else to it. This is a page of layouts. And the this has the biggest close-up shot of Frank Cooper as he unmasks himself. So it's a big dramatic moment. So I wanted to give him a really good close-up. But this is what a typical layout looks like for me. Hello, hello. All right. So I duplicate this layer, save a copy. That way I have a copy of this. And then I turn it to blue lines or pink lines, whichever I feel like. I like pink. We'll go with pink. Some of this I could probably just ink right from this. Was your style ever more mainstream? Style with cross hatching, etc. No, I've never. I mean, like maybe in high school and a little bit of college, but I just didn't. That stuff didn't work for me. I don't look so hot on this. There we go. Here's my trusty model. If I can find his legs, there he is. probably could have just inked this panel. Random question. Did you watch Cobra Kai? Thoughts, observations, accolades, or disses? We watched Cobra Kai not long after it came out on YouTube. At the time, we were YouTube subscribers, so we watched it on YouTube, and I thought it was excellent. The first season was awesome. So, second season, it slipped a little, but it was okay. But the first season was really good. It was definitely the best thing on TV that year. Which artist do you think influenced your style the most? Oh my gosh, or that I most admired? That's hard to say because it really depends on what I'm into at the time. It's a lot of, it's just, that's really a hard question to untangle. It's just a lot. I really wasn't that influenced by comic book artists. Would I study Miyagi-Do? Only the hard questions tonight. Trustee Fist here. You guys are full of questions. Do you read or collect comics? If so, what are you currently reading? You caught me. No, I haven't collected comic books in a long time. And I guess we have purchased over 60 in the last couple of years. We have backed over 60 crowdfunding campaigns for comic books. So I guess those are the ones I'm excited about. Would you consider adding bonus Red Rooster stories that are done by other artists to increase the size of the first volume? We sent out a backer update this morning that tells people exactly what we're doing. We're doing a 70-page Red Rooster story, and we're offering 24 pages of bonus content that aren't exactly Red Rooster related, but it's free content in the back. So what I plan to do at some point is a book called Red Rooster Legacies, which will be an anthology. And I'd like to have other artists participate. And that'll probably be its own crowdfunding campaign at some point. How long have I been fully digital? Really, I go back and forth. Hi, a great fan of your work from Spain. Would like to know if Allegiance accepts proposals for new books or artist submissions. Currently, we are accepting artist submissions on our website, allegiancearts.com. allegiancearts.com. At the very bottom of the page, there's a submissions link. You can click that and submit your work. We are not currently accepting solicitations for pitches or new books. However, if you read this morning's backer update to the Indiegogo, made an announcement due to our unique distribution deal. Our distributor services over 67,000 newsstand and bookstore locations. It puts us in a position, and we have a mutually exclusive relationship with them. It puts us in a position to not only be a content creating comic book company, but to also act as a traditional book publisher, specifically for comic books and graphic novels. So we're in the early stages of putting together this program or imprint, and we're just watching the waters. I guess I'll put it that way. We're just watching the waters, but we're hoping that our platform can be a great place for people with meritorious projects. But the bar for that will be very high. All right. Whoever Alien Xenomorph is, he keeps tipping me $2, which is fine. I'm done with the Micah Curtis stuff, and I don't know who he is. I don't know what he wants, and I don't care. And it's hilarious, I guess. But I'm going to put people in timeout if they mention this, because I don't know who he is, and I really don't care. So even if you tip me $2, I'm going to put you in timeout if you mention this person. I'm just ready to move on. It's the furthest thing from my radar. It's ridiculous. Okay. He's telling people he created the idea for Red Rooster. Okay, this is even more ridiculous. And seriously, please stop. Please stop. You don't need to send me $2. I just want you to buy some of our awesome books, and I don't want to hear anything about this person, whoever he is, and whatever he's doing and whatever he's saying. It doesn't matter. And if you say it again, I'll put you in timeout. Thank you for $2. Am I thinking of making trade paperbacks with our titles? It's difficult to buy your books from Walmart outside the USA. That is correct. It is tricky. Walmart does not distribute far afield. Yes, we are going to make trade paperbacks early next year. So look for those. And we're also looking into creating a way for international backers to purchase books from our website in lieu of international distribution. So, and if you know any international books distributors, I also would be open to discussing a partnership, so, or a licensing deal. That's something I'd also be open to doing. But yeah, we'll look at it. We'll find a way to get books to you, Antonio. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing with this background. All right, Mr. Xenomorph, you were warned. You're going in timeout. I don't care who this person is, and I don't care what they're saying. And I'm not going to look into it, and I don't think anybody is listening anyway. Everybody okay with my timeout? I don't want to have to do that. All right, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this background. some music? Okay, we can do that. Let's find some copyright-free music, and that is limited.
Good to see you. Hey, what's with the polka dots? What do you mean? Polka dots are out. It's polka squares.
So I just ordered these 4 pizzas here, and it was supposed to cost me over $100, but it ended up costing me...
Can I persuade you to ink this page on paper? Oh, they probably all sell for good money, but I just need to get the work done. Actually, I know what I'm going to do with this background. He's standing in a mirrored room, so what makes the most sense is a mirrored face. That's a little easier said than done. And I got to deal with perspective. All right. This is a mild, slight spoiler, but drawing from here on out is going to cause some mild spoilers because I'm in the climax of the series. So this is a battle that has taken place in a hall of mirrors. So what I need to do here, and I will do this, go in the extra mile. I am going to throw in some perspective and then create his reflection. This is something I might consider doing. Well, no, that's how I used to work. I'd do a rough and then I'd do a rough pencils and then ink on the page. That's how I used to work, and I did a few pages that way for Red Rooster. But right now, I'm just trying to plow through this. Very, very astute. There is a lot of symbolism in this book. A very, very lot of symbolism. That's one of the things we took a great pains to do. The third act of this story, hopefully, it won't disappoint. It definitely will not disappoint. You will all like it. be nice if I could get his eyes in there, but I think the eyes are going to be cut off. I think the eyes might end up getting cut off by his forearm. All right.
A promise made in the dark.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have to deal with commercials every 5 minutes. That would make this unplayable. Breaking a mirror is 7 years bad luck. Well, just wait till the end of the book. He's definitely having some bad luck. You know, this paid off. I think this is going to really work. Boom. Yes. Yes. Success. Success. I love that. All right, this one's cracked. All right. We're going above and beyond here, above and beyond every step of the way. doing some work. That's probably good enough. Very happy with that. I'll title this layer grid. So I'm trying to keep my perspective layers like grids on their own layer. So that way I don't draw over them.
Oh, he's my miracle child.
All right.
I've had 10 miscarriages.
Okay, we can't use this. Excuse me. No, that's too sleepy. Maybe it's working. What did influence me? Well, I mean, some comic book stuff. When I was in junior high, I guess I was in high school. It was all during the Image days, and I really liked Mark Silvestri and Jim Lee quite a bit. And then Travis Charest came along while I was in college. I was a big fan of his work, but I was influenced by just whatever I saw. The Wyeth was a big influence when I was younger. Fantasy painters. I was a big fan of the Dungeons and Dragons and Forgotten Realms painters. Larry Elmore, Keith Parkinson, rest in peace, and others. Those were probably my two favorite from the Dungeons and Dragons days. Loomis, whose book sits right here next to me. That's a huge influence. And I would also cite Singer Sargent is a big influence. I like him a lot. Just tons. Those come to my mind right away. All right, somewhere underneath this rough is a grid, and I probably need to reestablish it. Unfortunately, I deleted it. Actually, you'll see what I did here. Actually, I see my grid. My grid is right here. One thing, it's a trick that I use. So pay attention. This is the trick. All right, so the horizon line goes right across here. I used the same horizon line for 2 panels. I do this a lot. It's part of my keep it simple, stupid rule. Mobius, I guess, is an influence. I mean, it's definitely profound work. I can't say that he was a huge influence, but there's probably some in there. So, yeah, I use this horizon line and sometimes even vanishing point for 2 or more panels on a page. And it's keep it simple, so I don't make any. If it works, it works. And sometimes it creates a very elegant solution for designing pages. I find that it makes it easier if I'm using less. Oh. Again, I just use physical tools on the digital screen. Again, and I'll just take the model here and put it. So you see I put the horizon line chest level. So I can look at my model. I put my eyeball about that height on the model. In this case, I'm going to start with, because the figure is so large, I'm going to work a little smaller. I'm going to start with a bigger brush with a lighter tone and kind of build the volume up on it. I mean, it's pretty well drawn as it is. It's gonna be kind of hard for you guys to see this for a little bit. Would I pay $200? I would not sell a page for $200. I would rather hang on to them. My price is $1,000 probably for one of these pages if I drew it, and that is the price. I'm not selling stuff. What we're doing is pretty incredible, and I think not to toot my own horn, but I think any of my art from here on out is pretty valuable. And I'm going to treat it as such. Okay. I probably was a little bit too timid on some of this stuff. But that's okay. Dang it! I drew on the grid layer. He's got mask hair. So Frank Cooper just doesn't pull off the mask and wakes up with perfect hair. He's going to have a little bit of a sweaty. Hair has to look sweaty and just like he's been through the ringer. getting kind of so intimidated by this big. I think it's because it's a big reveal. But it's coming together. Honestly, these could just about be inks here. What did I do? Doesn't look like I broke it. Oh, I hurt my leg. Yeah. I want to overdo his face here. Again, he's pretty seasoned here. Frank's in his mid to late 30s. He's probably pushing 40. Considering he was a World War One vet. But I want to make him 2 seasons. Close-ups are tough. Even tougher for females. Okay. Pretty simple panel ceiling. I guess I should make it mirrored as well. That would be extra trippy, but way more difficult. Now is the tricky part. So this is an octagonal mirrored room. So here we go. I'll just put another anchor on my horizon line there. And then I'll create a grid for this mirror that I would probably erase. There's a reason I put the camera right where I put it. It's because I don't want to draw all these mirrors. Dang it, I've been drawing on my perspective grid the whole time. All right, so now I come in with some bolder watercolor tones. Will there be further delays? We don't expect so. And I know it is holidays, but we are going to push right on through. We don't need this delay here was a number of factors. It's just a number of factors that, including COVID slowing everything down, merchandising hiccups, both with some trying to train the merchandisers on how to do this properly, getting our online system back up, which is a bit of a mess on Walmart.com. We're working hard on that. Elizabeth and I spent a great deal of time making the rounds to investors in order to really, because what we did up to this point was on a wing and a prayer. If you guys only knew how much, what really happened and how it's just crazy. So we brought in more investment capital into the company, and now things are looking really, really good. but that took up a lot of our time, among other business things. So, and frankly, I should be further ahead as well, but so should everybody. We're going to be pushing a lot harder from here on out. Oh, it's great having this because I can see the how the veins go in the neck. Of course, he's not really straining, so it's going to be very subtle. I'm probably getting too detailed. I could probably turn that into inks. Now I have to create an additional layer of depth for this panel. At least this panel. I can probably fudge the other ones. The way you do that, because now all your perspective grids are shot with the same focal length of camera, right? So if I use two vanishing points that are, let's say, this far apart, okay, for the main shot, but then I set up another object and it's at a different angle, like a mirror, so then I have to slide my vanishing points. You don't really create new vanishing points. You simply slide the ones you had before and you keep your points equidistant. If you move your points closer together, you've changed the focal length of your camera. So there is a pro tip for you all. So I just find some handy tool and then I measure the distance between the vanishing points. And in this case, they're quite long because it's a close-up. So in a close-up, you usually use a pretty flat perspective. Does that make sense? I wish somebody would have taught me that. I had to learn it on my own. This tool isn't long. All right, I've got my measurement. And then I apply it to this angle. And that's it. Simple as that. It's a little thick. Turn the lights to 100%. How's that? Okay, so there is going to be a mirrored red rooster in this panel. So to do that, I'm going to block out the form with gray tones. That's probably good enough. That is a heating pad. Dang it, you know what I did wrong with this? Oh. This isn't going to work. Because his, it's not going to work. The vanishing point doesn't match. He's would be like here. And that's going to get cropped. I just wasted some time. Anyway, I'll give it a reflection. We can make use of it. And I'll move his head down and some of it will show in print. And this mirror, I'll just make it busted. This one is at a similar degree. So again, I can kind of be an engineer here and I'll just look up the degree of the angle. This is a 35-degree angle. This is a 25-degree angle. So if this would be a 10-degree. Mama said you should have been an engineer. Made a lot more money, she said. Been respectable, she said. Those figures are going to get pretty much cropped out. That's okay. I did it this way for a reason. Two panels have been penciled.
You're into something new, and you want to get good at it. Like,
All right. That's progress. I'll zoom in. It's not bad for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm gonna take a break, stand up. Turn the studio tangerine. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not a colorful. Legion's Arts schools. Kathleen help me do it. We need to order a filing cabinet and a whiteboard. Yes, they are. Just feel like it's putting out cold air. Discussing dinner plans. Pan-fried steak and vegetable fries. So, so you guys might find this interesting. So, a friend of ours, a couple friend of ours, cuts hair, and the husband has become the stylist and hairdresser for Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who lives just about 4 miles, 3 miles from here, where I'm at. 2 or 3 miles. That's pretty wild. I guess she has a book out. Anyway, he's really excited about it. All right. So again, I'm going to use the same horizon line for this shot. It's a neat design trick. All right, this one's going to need an XY. No, wait, I don't need a. Which one is the vertical axis? Is that the Y axis? I don't know. It needs a vertical. I'll show you. Otherwise, I won't be able to find my figure. Sometimes I can see it. If I pop it. Yeah, there it is. Right there, you can see it. Now, where is it? Y is vertical. Of course, Adam Ross will know that because he is a 3D artist. Y is vertical, so I'm looking for my Y. Playing around in 3D programs is actually pretty handy because it can teach you a lot about this kind of stuff and how to think about camera lenses in perspective. I don't recommend using models though, because you can always tell. You can always tell. Just learn to draw it. I mean, I use a model every now and again, but not usually a photograph. All right, I can already tell. All right, so now my camera horizon line is about 4 or 5 inches above his head. So I do the same thing with the model. And I'm going to come a little more timid at this one with the grayer line. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up before all the haters come out and downvote us into not oblivion, but they come at us pretty hard with the downvotes. Honestly, I mean, the drawing was all there. The head was tilted a little weird in the sketch, but the drawing was all there. Thank you. think the background figure's all there too. It just needs. Needs to be sketched. Hey, just a reminder, what about that? Just coming at you with a knife. With a knife. Crazy. What's that doing erasing that mark? I do this with? How do I get away with not drawing a background? I guess I'm gonna have to draw these pairs. This won't be too hard. Follow the y-axis. I can probably eyeball the rest. See, I could have totally cheaped out. Not giving you a background, but I did it. The answer is 7. The answer is 7. 8 is, depending on the script, you might can get 7. The correct amount of panels per page is 5 to 6. You can get a pretty good scene out of 6 panels. Sometimes you need 8 or 9. It's very rare, but it's think of it like composing a piece of music. You just don't want to do that all the time. thought this was coming together. Yes, I'm inking the mirrored figure. I spared no expense for you people. Although I am kind of cheating because it's a different angle on every shot. All right, you see that? So the sketch is so tight here, I'm just going to darken it up using overlay. And I'll ink right from this. It doesn't need another pass. That's enough for me to interpret. Dang it, although I wish I had them merged. I gotta get rid of that grid. Other than Red Rooster, what comic run of mine, had the greatest influence effect on you personally or artistically? Probably Captain America Operation 0 Point that I did with Charles and Daniel Knopf. That's father and son team. Although Charles Knopf is a very well-known screenwriter and executive producer. He created Carnival for HBO and a Dracula show for CBS, I think it was, and he just came off a stint as an executive producer for a Nickelodeon show called Astronauts, and we've sent him all our content as well, so hopefully he's enjoying Red Rooster. But that was probably a breakthrough book for me. I just got a lot looser and chunkier. I was penciling in the computer, but I was inking by hand. I don't know, it just seemed like a book that I definitely feel like that was a turning point. All right. I think we did pretty good for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm going to help Elizabeth work on dinner. So thank you all for stopping by. Go sign up for our mailing list on allegiancearts.com. Right there. allegiancearts.com. If you haven't checked out the books, please do. You are missing out. Share them with a friend. They will love you forever. And if you're a Red Rooster backer or just curious, you can go read my latest Red Rooster Indiegogo update. We are working on the last bit of the book and hope to get it in your hands as soon as possible, barring any catastrophe. But we are organizing our fulfillment items and already have some on hand. And I am just going to churn through the artwork as quickly as I can without compromise. Okay, y'all have an awesome night. Bye-bye.